You guys remember that YouTube actually has their own game library? No? Well, really me either. If you scroll down on YouTube's homepage, you notice that there's a small button called Playables. Originally, these games were meant for YouTube Premium users only. However, in 2024, these games became free because, let's just say it, no one played them. I haven't really seen a lot of videos about this topic, and so I wanted to see for myself if these games were actually any good, or if they're really just meant for YouTube short brain rot.
I am dead inside.
The plan is that I'm going to be ranking these games from peak all the way down to absolute brain rot, which is the low of the low these days. Anywho, let's get started. First up is Scooter Extreme. I can't tell you enough how much this game made me rage. The overall premise of the game is that you race other drivers down a Subway Surfers type map, and you try to get first place, basically just all racing games. And there's a lot of cool mechanics such as ramps, flipping, speed pads, nitro, and like a lot of other classic abilities. But I freaking swear, the controls are so sensitive that the slightest movement either sends you to the other side of the street or makes you flip upside down and break your skull. But yeah, overall, I would say this game is pretty good, but kind of on the mess side, so I'll just put it on good for now. This game is by far my favorite out of all the other games. The graphics are nostalgic looking, the race is chaotic, and the controls are super easy to pick up. This game's progression is also super satisfying with you getting a new car every single time you max out your stats. The level design, I think, is where this game shines. There's so many unique obstacles and jumps that make the game feel fresh and unique every single time you play. The only critique I have for the game is that the AI for the other cars sometimes cheat by just randomly receiving a massive speed boost. I would easily rate this game peak, at least for what I'm going to be reviewing next.
Oh no!
Yep, that's its name. Literally just Sandwich. Sandwich is a game, well, where you guys will never believe this. You make sandwiches. Can you believe that? Like, who could have guessed?
I drink and I know things.
But yeah, if you guys wanted some intense gameplay, unfortunately, this is the gameplay.
I'm bored. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, so basically you get as much entertainment from this as if you were making just a PB&J in your kitchen. It's a pretty bland game, so I'm just gonna put this on boring for now. I don't know if it's brain rot, but definitely boring. Next up is Build a Queen. This game is a straight up insult to gaming. In fact, it's an insult to all of technological coding in general. The game is built as if you took Dress to Impress from Roblox, took all the soul out of it and the joy out of it, and inserted every single brain rot video within it. It's so freaking bad. Like, I don't even know what this is.
Oh my god! What is that?
I can't even say more about this. It's just complete brain rot and complete trash. Attackable is very similar to those .io games that we played during grade school. Your mission is to eat a bunch of bullets so that you can defend yourself from this giant robot that's gradually getting closer and closer to you. The game is fun until it becomes very repetitive because you do the same thing basically every match. The only difference is that you gain access to more and more types of ammunition. I rate this game a solid meh because it's only fun for about 5 minutes. Have you ever wanted to be a skinny boy?
What a sick boy.
Well, no worries, because for the cost of playing this crap game, you can do both. I'm serious though, this game is also really bad. I think something I've realized is that most of these YouTube games involve some type of running forward. It's probably because they don't want to put any effort into games that people won't really play. This game is really similar to Build a Queen, where you run through gates to change your character's attributes and appearance. I did enjoy this game because it didn't have these kind of faces on it. It's still super bland. It's like if they made a game that kind of described the way that overcooked chicken breast with no seasoning is. Overall, I would put this game at meh. Turbo Stars is actually a really solid game. I enjoyed it a lot because it feels like Mario Kart with a little bit of Sonic just because of the speedy narrow tracks. Speaking of tracks, the tracks also have a lot of variation between them. Some maps have loops, some have more obstacles. It's really a little bit of everything. The primary part of this game that kept me hooked the longest was the power-ups. They add a lot of depth and randomness, which I think every game should have, unless it's gacha games. Genshin Impact, I'm looking at you. The customization is also really cool. You can get a little Santa hat, which is what I got, and you can get also variations of your skateboard, which can be like literally just a tire. You can also gamble. So you're not out of luck, gacha gamers. You can gamble still and use your child's college fund. Actually, it's all free, but you know what I mean. This game is immediately going to peak tier. Not only was it super fun, but it clearly has more time put into it, and the developer really cared about having fun instead of just making a brain rot game.
Check it out. Ah! Whoa, what's the matter? What the hell is that? A killer robot monster?
Have you ever wanted to mold Mike Tyson's face? Well, now you can, because in this game you can just sculpt random people's faces, and it's just bad. Like, who wants to play this? And after you're apparently sculpting the face, you can put in eyeballs and attach ears for some reason. And I also can make this awesome sick tattoo on his face, which is probably like the only good part. I believe I forgot the beard too. I don't know why they didn't include that, but this is the result. Enough said. This game is basically brain rot, and I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Around, every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around, bite eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
This next game is called My Mini Mart. The premise of this game is that you make your own mini grocery store. You start from practically nothing and gradually progress by unlocking different items to sell, more staff, and helpful upgrades. The game has a nice peaceful charm to it. It would definitely work as a cozy game to play for a couple minutes during your lunch break. The game is pretty grindy, but that's really the only critique I have for it. I would rate this game at good. It's not peak because I got a sort of special rush from the peak games.
Thanks for stopping over those people.
The last game I'm covering is called Stealth Master. It's a top-down stealth game where you, the player, are a ninja, and you're attempting to make it through countless rooms of bad guys without being detected. If you do get detected, however, you can use your katana or many other weapons available in order to sneak up and assassinate the guards in order to get through. Once you get further in the game, you can actually unlock guns, which I know breaks the whole ninja thing, but it's still really cool. The levels are really fun to play because they each have different types of guards and environments. After a few levels, you can also run into a boss, which is basically just a larger, simple NPC with more health. My only critique for the game is that it does get slightly repetitive, as do a lot of these other games. I did enjoy the game, so I played a decent amount of it, so I put this game at good tier. Well, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya!